If we thought we'd heard the last of Prince Harry giving, well, those tell-all interviews, then we better think again, let me tell you, because there are more planned. But who with this time? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're keeping well as ever. And yes, you know, it just rolls on with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, doesn't it? Simply because we all remember they wanted to quit British royal life because they wanted to take themselves out of the spotlight. Remember that line? Yeah, that worked well, didn't it? Since then, of course, we've seen them both sit down with the renowned chat show host, Oprah Winfrey, Prince Harry getting on an open-top bus with the CBS chat show host, James Corden, and of course, Gayle King spouting off at any opportunity to make sure that she keeps herself relevant. But moving forward now, things are really hotting up, and that's all down to the fact that, as we know, next year Prince Harry's about to drop that book, as the kids say. We like to say published, right? I think that's far more eloquent. Yes, he's going to be publishing his tell-all autobiography. But here as ever for me is where it gets interesting. Now, simply because, according to a very good source, it's down to about 3 to 4 people that Prince Harry apparently is very happy to sit down and have a chat with. But one of them may just surprise you. As you can imagine, you would have thought, what's left to be heard from Prince Harry? I mean, after all, he's whittled on forever about genetic pain and the problems that he had and being cut off at 36 by his father. Yeah, how about getting a job? You know what I mean? Oh, you've got 7, haven't you? Yeah, not bad now. It's amazing, isn't it? I do kind of feel that with a lot of these privileged people, the minute they moan and claim they don't have anything, people come forward and offer them work. I think in our real world, we just end up thinking, okay, what can we cut back on? Am I right? Yes, next year they're looking to sort of place him with people that are going to be sympathetic to the cause and of course make sure they get headlines into the bargain. But this sort of sit-down chat does not come cheap, and here's the reason why. Penguin Random House, of course, will be recouping all of that money when Harry sits down. He only gets the advance, he doesn't get the TV rights, unless, of course, there's a documentary attached to that. Now, one of the people that they're looking to try and secure a sit down with, and I find this baffling when you consider the problems this particular chat show host has endured over the last 12, 18 months, is none other than Ellen. Now, a lot of people say, well, actually, it would make sense when you think about it, because we do know that Ellen, alongside her partner Portia, we never hear about her much, do we? No. Well, apparently they're very close to Harry and Meghan out in California. And if you think about it, it's very woke PC right-on box ticking, isn't it? The fact that Harry would want to sit down with somebody as soft soapy as Ellen, who basically, no doubt at the end of it, will get him playing, you know, celebrity bingo or something like that, you know? But what the bigger problem is now for Penguin Random House is this. Yes, people do want him to actually do a serious interview, but there are very few people that want to sit down with Prince Harry. Now, you may be alarmed by that, but what I'm saying is serious interviewers. Now, the problem you've got with that is they want to put serious questions to him. A lot of people want to ask questions about that Oprah Winfrey interview. Now, they will not allow that, of course, simply because, as I often say here on the show, it's about selling a book. They want you to go out and read the book. They certainly don't want him to be exposed or to be made to look funner. So the bigger problem now for Harry is this. Who does he call upon within his chums? Will it be James Corden? Will it be Ellen? Or indeed, will it be like a celebrity comedian over here who's not that well known internationally, but definitely guaranteed a soft soapy ride if he sits down to chat about, as I say, that planned tell-all book? As ever, as we often say here on the show, I for one can't wait, not because of the book, but more importantly just how they managed to skirt round some of the bigger issues and claims that Prince Harry put out there in the public domain himself. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the heart of London.